In a moment, going to play our next hymn. It's one of my favourite hymns. It's an old hymn, and before I play it, I'd love to share with you the story of it. A long time ago in America, there was a Quaker by the name of John Greenleaf Whittier, and he was, I say, a Quaker, and he was very put out by Christians and noise music, constantly talking. He didn't think that was the way to find or express faith and relationship with God. And he was so put out by what was happening within the church at that stage that he did something that he normally was against, and that was he wrote a poem. And the poem he entitled The Brewing of Soma. And from that poem, we have the verses that go to make the hymn, Dear Lord and Father of Mankind. The Brewing of Soma was pointing out the folly of what some Christians at that time were trying to do to try to create an opportunity for religious experience. Because Soma was a highly toxic drink. People not only would get drunk on Soma, but also they would have suffered hallucinations, all in an endeavour to whip up or to create a spiritual experience. Instead, Whittier wanted to advise that in order to worship God and to hear the voice of God, we had to learn the art of being silent. The art of being able to keep out all the words and voices of the world and allow God to speak. And he based this hymn on the reading that Lucy read for us from 1 Kings. I'm going to play a version of the hymn that maybe is different from the way we normally sing it. It's normally a very, what would be the word, serene, prayerful, melodic, choral sound that we sing it. But a number of years ago, I was watching television, BBC Northern Ireland, and there's a guest singer by the name of Neil Hannon. Neil Hannon is the son of Bishop Brian Hannon, who was Bishop of Clocker whenever the Enniskillen bomb went off on Remembrance Sunday. He used to be the rector across the hill here in Lurgan Shankle Parish, Lurgan. Well, his son Neil Hannon went on to become the lead singer in the Divine Comedy, a well-known pop group. But he sang this hymn on an ordinary Ulster television programme. The vocals, they're not the best. He overstretches his reach of high notes. But I find it such an authentic sound that expressed the words of the poem of Whittier and later the hymn. And basically, if we can get over how it might sound at times, it's a very raw version of where we realize or come to realize that to hear God, we need to learn how to be silent. And God does not speak very often in the loud sounds of the world that we hear, and certainly we're hearing at the moment, but rather in the still, small voice. Hope you enjoy it.